Hello again, Steve here, with a few words on a word I ran across today. Heard about it before. The word is psychosis. Now, why would I want to talk about psychosis with reference to improving the quality of our life experience? Well, I'll read the primary definition of it that I saw right off the bat here. It's a severe mental disorder in which thought and emotions are so impaired that contact is lost with external reality. Now that might be a little bit extreme, but I would say that maybe delusion is a better term to use, but nevertheless, loss of contact with external reality, loss of perception of external reality for sure. The truth becomes very objectionable, I think, when we are suffering from some sort of delusion and almost psychosis in our belief that things exist. Things like gods and countries, for example. Now, most people get the concept of God, but I talk to people sometimes and they'll tell me, oh, you're in Saskatchewan or you're in Canada. And I start asking them, what is that? Where is that? And no real answers. Like even, there was one time I was standing near the border and the border was supposed to be in the river. Like it was supposed to be halfway across the river. And I had been talking to somebody about that. And where is the border? Oh, it's in the middle of the river. Can we go there in a boat and see it? Well, no. But it's there. See, that would be something where there's no external reality. But the psychosis of it says that the border is there. It's really quite odd. And I think that would be something, certainly delusion, but is borderline psychosis. But we're so, because everybody is in it, it's like a time warp, it's like a matrix, right? It's like a warp, a mental warp. When everybody is in something, the old saying, what was it now? If one person believes something crazy, we call them insane. If a few people believe it, it's called a cult. If a bunch of people believe it, it's called normal or religion or something like that. But it's not anymore called a psychosis. So if everybody in an area says there is a border down the middle of that river, and it becomes like a psychosis, and the external reality, or the river itself being contiguous and a fish just swimming back and forth or whatever, that doesn't matter as much as somebody saying there is there, and a patrol boat going back and forth with very real guns who will shoot anybody who cross this imaginary, deluded idea of a something that nobody can find, nobody can point to. They might take a measuring device and say, okay, here it is, but we can't see it, but it's here. It's really quite interesting. So improving the quality of our lives, I think it's more important to stick to the truth and sort of just chuckle at this kind of stuff, how ridiculous it is in our wake-up process, right? The more and more we say, no matter how many people are saying, a million people, that there's a border there, there's that thing right there that we're all saying is there. Sorry, I don't see it. I see a river. You want to talk about rivers? You want to talk about the fish swimming down there? Fine. But unless you can take something out of that water and test it somewhere, show me that there was a border in that piece of water that could be identified by universal tests of many different laboratories, maybe you have something there. But until you can, buddy, it doesn't exist except in your own head and in all of our heads. And to the extent that it does, I think we are psychotic. Certainly diluted, but definitely borderline psychotic. Steve here again, great chatting. Talk again soon. Bye for now.